Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And, well, we're taking a slight break from the uh, politics and stuff of Orzammar. We're supposed to be going to Dusttown to deal with the Carta, as Harriman wants us to, that's causing like a bunch of violence and crime
You have coins, Drake?
and
Fine weapon and
riots
arms, dwarven made.
around the common area. I have some stuff to sell. I had some inventory management to do. I had a couple. There's a couple side quests in Denerim I want to turn in. Uh, like we have the 15 toxin extract, so I want to turn that in. There was something else I wanted to do in Denerim too. Denerim, like, it seems to keep being like the central hub of like where we're doing our side questing and stuff. Usually I don't take breaks and do side questing like in the midst of main quests. Well, that's kind of the beauty about Dragon Age. Like you can do this stuff in whatever order you want. You can start doing a main quest, back out, do some side quests, come back later. Although I still prefer the structure of Dragon Age 2 a bit more, where you do a main quest and then you have a set of side quests that open up. Once you complete those side quests, then you can't like do any more side quests, but the next set of side quests won't open up until you progress the main quest more. So it's a little bit more of a linear progression in that, and I kind of like that. Also, I don't know if we can accept multiple side quests at the same time in Dragon Age
What is
2.
it? I have work to do.
Oh, this is the
What does it
mage.
say? Ah,
We have
I
to
knew
terminate
this would
him.
happen. Just when I was starting to get good. Well, thanks, I guess.
Oh yeah, I wanted to turn in those 2 notices of termination.
Are you daft? Not happening.
Keys required for that. Okay. I want to go to the Wonders of Thetis shop, because I don't think we've been to that. Am I going to that in this episode? I think I am. Well, here first we have to turn in this quest at the
What
bar.
can I get you, stranger?
And we have that, and he's okay, cool. Nice silent exchange, and we got 95 silver.
What can I get you, stranger?
Well, I'm sure we got experience for completing the quest, but yeah, that was 15 toxin extracts for you. And there's another new one here. Some people can't play fair. What does this say? What was this one about again? Oh, garnet. We need to get 10 pieces of garnet, or 10 gems of garnet, which we currently have, if we can find it. Okay, spoiler alert, it's not a crafting item, it's in the other section. Spoiler alert, we have 6. Yeah, it's with these other gemstones. That says 6, right? 6 or 7? Well, it'll be 7 soon
I
enough.
don't think so.
We still can't unlock that. Okay. Do I have anything with Blackstone Irregulars?
The captain sends his regards.
Oh yes, I did. I had a quest there to turn in. And we got, oh, that's from the deserters and the supplies. Yeah, I finally turned that in. Is there anything else? I don't think there's a reason to be back here. We can't finish the Antivan Crow quest yet. Alright, so what else can we do? What else did I say we were going to do while we're in Denerim? Oh, the Wonders of Thetis shop. Because we haven't been in there and even seen what that's all about yet. It's like the shop that has been eluding us every time that we've been in Denerim. Hey, is this one of the mages I need to turn in the... No. I mean, I only have one more letter of termination to turn in, and then I can go back to the Mages Collective and turn in that side quest. Yeah, look, we've never been in here. Now if there's a book for our codex, another book for our codex. Oh, hey, there's the apprentice mage.
Yes, make it quick.
Okay.
Strange. Let's see this. I knew it. I gave that man the best 7 weeks of my life. Well,
7
I
weeks.
guess he won't have me to push around anymore. Ha!
Okay, and with that, yeah, we can go back and turn in that quest now. We have more codex entries.
Jade, carved and polished into the shape of a large... Oh, I see. Well, that's just rude.
Alright.
Welcome
And it's
to
run
the
by a
wonders of
tranquil.
Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Yes. Ooh, so we have some new mage staffs here. Plus 20% cold resistance, plus 10% cold damage. We do have Morrigan that's using... We could use one of these. But I think for now, I'm still just going to save up my money. Because we're getting like really close to buying something like one of those really big ticket items that just look totally overpowering. And I'd really like to do that. Not even for like the 20 gold. I'm talking like the ones that are like, okay, we're not that close. We're at 61. Still, I'm saving up for that. We also, yeah, like this thing. Look at this. Plus 2 mana regeneration in combat. We kind of need that. I'm probably going to regret. And then there's a lower costing Tevinter Robe with plus 1 mana regeneration in combat. But if I was going to get something, I would get that one with the plus 2 mana regeneration. That's really... I should really consider getting that. But I know I just went against everything I was just saying. I'm just browsing the wares. I'm not really going to get any of this. Oh, stuff that we kind of already have. Restriction, Zagana. Increases experience from Codex. Oh, so for our Codex entries? Huh. I don't think we really need that. Oh, look at this. All those resistance. Well, that's very costly for that. That's not something I would drop that amount of money on. Oh, Tome of Arcane Techniques. So that could give another skill to one of our mages. I don't think I need to do that either because you're going to see in the next few episodes that I am kind of having some struggles deciding what other spells to give both of our mages. Because I'm not fully sure what else I need to do with them that we're not already doing. Oh, and then this place has all of the... Oh, Grandmaster Paralyzed Rune, Expert Paralyzed... It doesn't say what the chance of paralysis is. Though I'm assuming the Grandmaster one's going to be better. We're going to want to get that. At least the Grandmaster one. Because that's going to be really helpful when I... Oh, and there's our Spirit Healer. There's how we get the Spirit Healer. You know, another thing I could potentially do... I know I kind of discussed this. But, like, play through one of the other people and unlock some of the specializations, because once you unlock one specialization, it unlocks for all of your save files and future playthroughs, which is kind of nice how the game does that. But so that way I could unlock more of the mage stuff.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
But I still don't think I'm going to do that, because it would require, you know, playing through a decent portion of the game again.
Magic exists to serve
Yeah, we know. Alright, so we turned in the Letters of Termination quest. That also took us, like, forever to finish. So let's go... I don't think we need to go to any of these places. Let's get... not what I meant to do. Let's go to our party camp while we're here. And let's do... We're going to do something that I've been kind of talking about doing for quite a while, but not actually following through on it. Since we're already... Yeah, we're already like 10 minutes into this episode. I don't want to go back to Orzammar and only like half start something. Let's drop a save. And let's talk to our party members. I've been saying for a while I really wanted to grill Sten
I
about
await your command.
killing that farming family.
So, full of questions, are you?
Can we? I think we can get the shape changer specialization from Morrigan,
I
but
was
we
not
might
born
have to
such.
be a
'Tis
main
a
class
skill
mage.
of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
But we also have to navigate these correctly, because if we save
Changing
wrong
her
things, we
form,
could get
certainly. Devouring lost children,
disapprovals.
I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell, and thus requires a mage's talents.
Okay,
If you
so in
had a
other words, we're
notion to learn
probably
such a
not
skill
going to
for
get
yourself,
that.
Sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Okay, so we're not going to be able to unlock that, is what I'm gathering, unless we
The
were a
form of
main
an
class
animal is
mage.
different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
But it could be useful to, like, take the form of another specific human,
'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners
because
of the
then you
world.
could do some really tricky...
There are
Like, imagine if
traditions
you
of
could
magic
transform
outside
into
of the circle
Logain.
of Magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the Chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
Let's go away from anything that would...
I am
Yes, is
surprised
it-
you think so.
do
Still,
something that
it's a pleasant
compliments
thing
her.
to hear. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities,
Rather
then?
than something that's
Am I
like,
an
oh, the
unnatural
Chantry, because
abomination
she
to
does
be
not
put to
care
the
about the
torch?
Chantry. I think your abilities are useful.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Oh, wow. That conversation went very well. Okay, cool. Sten. Yeah, we're gonna drop a save like pretty much between all of these conversations because, like I mentioned, I'm gonna try and unlock all of the companion-specific side quests.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Oh, what am I supposed to... He likes to be very
sound
short and
surprised.
direct and not
You must have
really
heard this
explain
before.
why.
You'll get over it. Eventually.
Though I do want to see if I can pull that information out about him with the... Why'd you come to Ferelden? Maybe we'll start with
I
that.
was sent to be the eyes of the Antom. The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
So, do you have to report back?
Why do you?
He likes to short, direct answers. I mean, it could destroy the world. Those are all accurate
Exactly.
answers.
You don't ask, nor do I. The Arishok sends me and I go.
Okay. Do you have to report back?
Yes.
So when are you
Never.
gonna do that? Never.
I cannot go home.
Can you tell me why? I know you don't like...
It doesn't matter now.
It kind of
When
does.
we move on, we keep the Darkspawn waiting. Speak then.
Okay.
Then I suggest we move on.
I guess what were you doing in that cage?
Does it matter? Very well.
Yeah, it kind of
I
does.
caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
So what
I
happened?
came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn.
He's telling us.
I saw the
He's
last of the
telling us
creatures
stuff.
cut down. Too
Yay.
late. I fell.
Okay, so...
I am told no others survived.
No others
I
survived,
don't know
okay.
how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke, I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
So, what did you do
I searched
then?
for it, and when that failed, I asked my rescuers what had become of it. I killed them with my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
So... You panicked over the... I like asking
That
questions.
sword was made for my hand alone.
'Cause he
I
seems
have
to
carried
be
it from the day I was set
doing
into the
well with that.
Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antom. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Oh, so it's a cultural thing.
If
I
knew
think
where
I
to
get
look,
it.
It would be in my hand now.
So it's a cultural... Like, he can't be separated from his blade, and
Nearly
that's like a
Calenhad.
huge disgrace among the Kunari.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
So let's go look for it. We unlocked a new quest. Whoa. Big approval from Sten. I guess he liked us offer. Well, yeah, we offered to do something for him. People tend to like that. So okay, so it kind of makes sense why he just murdered that family rather
Did you
than
always live in an alienate?
what we had
Was it
before,
very
which was
terrible?
really like no real explanation. So when he woke up and
I have never been to
the
the
farmers
Denerim
didn't have
Alienate,
his blade,
but I hear that
he
life
didn't
is
know.
hard
Like, he
and
panicked
there
because
is so
he
much
can't
squalor.
return
In
home
Orlais,
without it.
Most elven servants live in the homes of their masters.
Otherwise, they'll just
often in
kill him
great
on
wealth and
sight.
luxury.
So, and that sort of like sent him into a shock or revelation of a shock, and just kind of like he said, he panicked and ended up
I've
killing
known
them
elven
because
servants with
they
servants of
didn't
their
have his
own.
blade.
A well-trained elven servant is highly valued in Orlais. They are nimble and
Not that I
dexterous,
agree with his
and many
actions,
people
but
find them pleasing to
I
look
can
at.
understand him and his perspective a bit more, and I do appreciate being able to get that out of him. Probably could have got that out of him a long time ago, but whatever.
No, I did not mean it that way.
I didn't like any of those choices there.
My
We're
words
talking
were
with Liliana
clumsily
now, by the
chosen.
way.
I did not mean to offend. I am sorry.
It's fine, it's fine.
Of course. I am sorry if I implied otherwise. Thank you. You have given me a lot to think about.
Okay, well, it still was +1, so that didn't go horrible. So, who else? What do we have here? We can turn in coins for all Emonite, turn in ruins. Oh, this is a...
On your order, Grey Warden.
Do you need anything?
The Jarl was generous, but rushed. Certain areas could see improvement. We're a mercenary force, Warden. Much of our equipment is self-financed. Were you to commit additional funds, we'd upgrade as we saw the need.
And so basically what I'm gathering from this spot is
The Circle of Magi stands
we
ready
can,
to
once we
assist,
complete a
Grey
main
Warden,
quest and get
as
someone
do
to
the
join
Templars
our
of the Charm
army,
Tree.
we can donate things that they need to them.
There are always areas to improve on.
I
Grey
also
Warden.
looked up
The most useful for my talents.
some
are
information
runes.
online about this thing. There's some debate on whether or not it will actually help you at the final end of the game.
I've a question, if I may.
We gotta talk to Zevran. This guy should be pretty
Well,
easy.
here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
Okay, what about your oath? What do you want? Is what I'm trying to get here.
Not precisely. I said I would serve you until you saw fit to release me. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong?
I mean, there's also options to flirt with him, which I said I don't really want to get into that with any of the characters. So I could tell him he could go. But what about this? I could always use a friend. I like that.
Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think
Because
of
he
it.
doesn't really
It
seem
is
to
good
have anywhere
know
to
what my
go
options might be, but that is for another time. For now,
after
we have much
this.
to do, yes?
Being a failed Antivan Crow. Okay, he liked that. It wasn't a huge thing. Let's talk to Voja.
Oh, why, you little...
Did he just bite Alistair?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
He's a war dog. Why are you trying to take his food while he's eating it?
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yeah, there you go. And, okay, that didn't do that. Let's talk to Voja again.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes
This is a cute
would
picture.
feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Oh, the dog doesn't like that.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
You are terrifying this dog, Alistair. Don't listen to Alistair, he's full of rubbish. I like that option. Let's go with that one.
Hey!
Okay, well apparently that's just like silly conversations you can have. So we still have Shale to talk to, and Alistair, and Wynn. We haven't talked to Wynn. Let's talk to Wynn.
It's been a long day. Rest would be welcome. Yes.
I'm gonna
yes,
try to
of
say
course.
things without
I'm
making
just
fun
a
of her
little
age.
weary. As you may have noticed.
By the way, if
I'm
you're hearing
no
a dog
spring
barking now,
chicken.
that's not Voja, that's the neighbor dog. Let's compliment
Thank
her.
you. You're
Is it
very
okay?
kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time.
How
that
old
there is
are you
always
exactly?
something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it.
She must be
I
like
will
at
be
least,
glad when I am
I'm gonna
done.
guess like 50 to 60 is what I'm guessing by the way she's been talking and such.
I don't know. I really don't.
Okay, well, she approved +1. Nobody else is giving us quests.
Look, before we go any further, I want to say something. I appreciate that you brought me to see my sister, and that you,
I thought you didn't
that
want
you were
to
there
talk
to talk
about
me
this.
down after we left. You're a
But,
true
okay.
friend. I just wanted to tell you that. That we are. I have your back. You know that, right? Well,
What I want to get from
now that that's
Alistair
out of the way,
is I want to try to find out
Yes?
if he becomes king. He's not going to
Of
leave our
course.
party, is he? I don't care too much about most of this stuff. I want to talk about I just mentioned what I want to talk about. I guess I have to talk about his birthright.
You never asked?
I don't like any of these.
All right. If you want the full explanation, I'll give it to you. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
Okay, we'll go with that option.
I should have told you, anyway. It was important for you to know.
I just want to know if you
I guess
become
possibly
king, are you
like
going to
you
leave
not
our
knowing.
party? You're not going to tell us that, are you? And by the way, the dog barking now is Voja.
They treat me differently.
Oh.
I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
I totally understand this.
For all the good it does me, my blood seems certain to haunt me no matter what I do. And now Arleman plans to put me forward as the heir. It never ends, does it? For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. I guess I was just hoping that you would like me for who I am. It was a dumb thing to do.
Yeah, no harm done.
I guess
We're
it's
good.
kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
Yeah, just don't say jerky things. Oh, okay, that's a nice buff there. I think we already did Alistair's quest. I don't know if there's gonna be another quest involving Alistair. Alright, let's drop a save, because these have all been going really well. And let's chat with Shale.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
Okay, so you're into your appearance, apparently. I think they're pretty.
They are, aren't they? I so adore them. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Okay, you are really into self-image. And, okay, we got +6 approval for that. Awesome. Well, with that, I will see you guys next time. And we'll get back to the main quest in the next episode.